Well, hey everybody, this is Geezer Tony once again. We're out here today at Tobacco Road Golf Course. I think you've probably heard of that one. We're going to play from the 6,300 yard tees, and we're on number one. It's a 537 yard par 5 dogleg left. So let's get started and see how it goes today. Yeah, it'll do. You can kind of show that. And this is the hole. So the second shot, we need to go over this hump, for lack of a better term, if I can get over it. That way we can see the green on the third shot. Otherwise, if we have to lay up, it's a tough shot because it's blind. It's only about 175 yards to get over it. I'm just going to hit a 5-wood and try to get over the thing. So, yeah. Well, it'll be fine. It's over the hump. That's the main goal. I got 92 yards. Okay, I've got 92 yards to the flag and a very side hill ball above my feet line, which is going to cause it to want to go left. So let's see what we can do with this one. And it did go left on me, but I think it may be on the green. Yeah. Uh-oh, we're in trouble now. Hole number 2 is a par 4, 344 yards. The green is kind of just left of that highest bunker, but we want to stay out to the left away from that sand. So I'm hitting 3-wood. Pretty good. That's well hit. So everybody, this is Matt Martin. He's a guy I play golf with quite a bit. Matt, are you a geezer yet?
I feel like a geezer today.
Okay,
That's
so we're
right.
going to call him
Got
Geezer
some chest
Matt.
congestion. That's what's all about geezer right
Yeah,
there.
we're gonna call him Geezer Matt from now on. But anyway, Matt graciously invited me to play out here today, and we're gonna have a good time here.
Darn right.
So I've got 132 yards left. I forgot it's winter time. I probably could have hit driver because the balls don't go as far, but I'm fine. So I've got 132 yards. I'm going to go with pitching wedge. Go down a little, hit it. Whoa, hit the hole. It wasn't going to go in anyway. It was a little short, but it wasn't breaking. Easy, easy. But the reason all these footprints are in here is that there's a local rule here at Tobacco Road that all the sand is called a waste area, and they don't have any rakes. So when you're in these areas, the local rule says you're allowed to place your ball where you want it, within a foot or whatever. So it's kind of different but there's just too many bunkers or too much sand here to have enough rakes, and people wouldn't do it. So they implemented that rule. Okay, we got a wicked par 3 here. Flag's way up in the front. We can't see the bottom of it. I measured 130 yards. So I'm going to hit the same pitching wedge that I just hit on the last hole, and hope I can hit it just as well. Looks pretty good. A little bit left. We won't know anything until we get down there. We can't see around the hole. Go, get over the hill. That might be just right.
Dad, come on, baby, get in there. Get in there.
Haha. That should help me out if I've got any sense. I don't have any sense. I still clobbered it. It doesn't try to slow down when it gets near the hole. Wow. I wasn't expecting to have any work left here. Just outside right, a little bit firm. Didn't do anything. Okay, three putt bogey. Okay, hole number 4 is another par 5, 507 from here. It goes around left on the far side of that big waste area you see on the left. So we just want to kind of hit it up the middle and not do anything crazy trying to even though the whole dog leg's left, it's too far away to try to draw it in there. I like that one a lot. Okay, second shot. So normally in the summer I'm farther up and can go at the green, but we didn't make it around the corner today, so I'm gonna have to lay up towards that big oak tree with no leaves on it. It showed 160 to clear the waste area, and I'm going with 6-iron just to make sure I get over. Man, that's pretty. I like that. It'll come down the hill on the green. Should. Good shot. I have 62 yards left. There's no bunker or anything in the way, but it's still kind of a tough shot for me. Anything less than a full swing is a little tough, especially on these firm greens. So let's just stick it close and make birdie. Well, it's breaking left of the hole. It's the perfect distance. About 10 feet left because I could not see the green leaning. I think this is going to be fairly straight. Best I can tell. Yeah. Hole number 5, par 4, 322. However, you can see that if you go for the green, you've got to carry it 320 because there's a big hill in front of the green that'll run down. I don't even bother. I just lay up out here and hit my wedge or whatever to the green. So where I want to hit the carry is about 175-ish. And I want to be a little farther up. So I'm going to go with my 3 driving iron. You know, it wasn't hit great, but it's just fine. It's safe. So I may have a 9 or a wedge instead of a sand wedge, but I'm happy with it. Better there than in the gunch over there on the left. I've got 146 to the flag and 130 to carry that waist area. So I'm going to go with 9, but I've got to hit it really good or it's going to be in the waist area. The sad thing is that you don't want to be long here either because it's a downhill chip and you can chip it all the way down that hill. And I pulled it, but I think it's up.
Good.
Oh, bounced over. Okay, I've got what looks like about a 60 something foot chip. And it's going to land into an uphill slope. So I'm going to use the 52 wedge instead of 56 and help it get to the hole, I hope. And I didn't hit it very well. I'm getting a lot more out of it than I deserve. Got it.
Oh.
Got it. I'm gonna play it inside right. Try to. No, I pushed it. It was pretty straight. I just didn't hit it where I wanted to. Another bogey. I can't stand the prosperity. Okay, hole number 6 is a par 3, and I've got 130 yards. And I'm going to go with pitching wedge. Uh-oh. Ooh, just barely up. All right, that'll do. I'll take that. I thought it was going to get away. You see, it didn't come left till it got right down here at the hole and started to slow down. Yeah. Okay. So far things are going fairly well. I'm even par through 6 with 2 birdies and 2 bogeys. The greens are a little tough to putt because I'm not used to this kind of speed, but I like it. Okay, hole number 7, par 4. I think it's 300. It says 383. It's a little downhill off the tee, and you can't see anything. So we're just going to try to go down the middle. Down the middle usually works. I've got 137 yards to the flag. It's on a back tier. If you come up short at all, it's going to roll all the way down this hill to the front of the green. So I really need to hit this well, but a 9 would go over. So I'm going to play it just a little right of the right of the flag and try to hit it good. Pitching wedge. Well, I caught it pretty good. That looks really good. Can't see it. But due to the speed of these greens, I was to the right of the hole when it hit the ground, and it caught a hill and came way down here. So I'm about, I want to say 35 feet uphill. I really don't know which way it wants to break. I'm just going to play it straight, really. It's all about the speed. You know, I'll take it. Take two. Yeah. All right, we got a really tough par 3 here, as you can see. The flag is tucked behind a huge waste area, and the green's real narrow over there on that side. And over on the right side, it comes around and it goes down a hill. So we're going to ignore that part. We're just going to, it's playing 172 yards. But I'm going to hit 6-iron. Try to just very slightly cut it in there. All right. Overcut it. Just right of the hole. I can't see it well enough to see if it's in the sand or on the grass. Okay, so I needed more club off the tee. I hit a pretty good shot, but it just wasn't enough club. So I'm in this waste area. And another good rule about this waste area is you can take practice swings. Ha! Didn't come down. I missed. Oh, wow. So Matt, let's tell the people about your improvement this year.
Oh wow.
What did you used to shoot, and what are you shooting now? You know,
Well, I was probably in the mid to low 90s regularly.
a year ago or
Yeah, a
beginning of
year
this year?
ago, 2, 5,
Yeah. Okay.
10. But now it's now that's a bad day.
Yeah.
So usually 80, anywhere between 82 and 78, 77.
That's wonderful.
It's and
Wonderful.
it started off with that short game improvement. We talked about the chipping,
Yeah.
and that just leaves you in contention to make par on so many more holes.
Yeah.
Once you have the ability to, recover after missing a green, it's not that big a deal. You got,
Right.
you can chip it close, and
It-
then the putting, you start getting those 3 and 4 putts, you rep them, and you
Yeah.
start making a few.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
I
been
remember,
really fun.
I remember we also talked about club face contact and path and club face direction. I didn't tell you you need to swing a certain way. I just
No.
helped you understand what happens. Matt used to hit a high weak cut, and I explained to him why. It's not about how you're swinging it; it's how you've set up and you're making the ball or the club hit the ball a certain way. He understood that, and he fixed it himself, and now he's hitting the ball probably I would say 30 yards farther.
At least, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. with
So
every club.
a lot of improvement here, and it's a pleasure for me to see. I can't say he's one of my students, but he's a friend, and you know, I'll help my friends when I play golf with them if they ask. So it's been fun watching his
And I
progress.
did. I mean, I don't mind saying that's the first thing I did after I saw Tony chip. You know, we played together first 6 or 8 times, and you know he chipped from everywhere and anywhere, and the ball was always a foot or less from the hole. And I just say I just had to find out how you do that.
Yeah,
You know, and
cool.
it's been really fun executing it because it's pretty simple. I
It's
mean, if
at
I
the
can
point
do it, most anybody
we're at the point now that he's showing other people.
can.
Hole number 9, another par 4. This one's a little longer at 406, and we're going to have an uphill. We're in an elevated tee, but we're going to have a very uphill second shot. You can see that green is up above all of that waist area, so it's going to be a very difficult second shot if you hit a good tee shot first. Oh, I love it. Down the middle with a little draw and hit really well. I've got 106 left to the front pin, which means I hit that drive around 290, but it was elevated, but I'm still proud of it. It's so uphill that the yardage is probably going to play closer to 120 instead of 105. I'm going to try this A wedge, and I'm not sure it'll reach because I'm still testing out these clubs. I need to hit this one good and see if it reaches. Yeah, that's what happens when you it's kicking down to the green though. When you try to overpower one, I hit it left, so it worked out. This is how we get to the green. Drop, honey. Yeah. Oh, went back to the right last second. Get a load of that long, tall flagstick. I think it's uphill because the screen leans this way. Uphill breaking to the right. We'll play it out about 4 to 6 inches. That's low. Low all the way.